watching Morning Bytes, presented by Publish Industry India and brought to you by Star Engineers and Grun Mobility.
Good morning. This is Anushka Vani, digital editor at EM and A&D magazine, and welcome back to the Morning Bytes. This podcast is presented by Publish Industry India and brought to you by Star Engineers and Grun Mobility. Before we start, we are pleased to present Dr. Anil Lamba, Chartered Accountant, Financial Literacy Activist, author of the best-selling book, Romancing the Balance Sheet.
In my opinion, a characteristic of successful businesses is shortage of funds. Shortage of funds by itself does not indicate success, but success is accompanied by shortage of funds. Successful organizations are characterized by constant growth, constant expansion. Money comes in later, they have already planned where to invest it. And who receives money and hoards it in a bank? That is the person who says, I don't know what to do with my money. That's not a sign of success, that's a sign of stagnation.
This week, we have a special Women's Day special episode highlighting the journey of women in the manufacturing domain. Our team interacted with women in the manufacturing industry. We interviewed Executive Director of Sarge Stress Plant and the second generation entrepreneur to her family business. Let's have a look.
And I'm a second generation in the family business, which my father started 54 years ago, and we've embarked onto our 55th year now. The name of our company is SCHA Test Plant Private Limited, which is into manufacturing of test equipments for engine vehicle transmission testing, electric vehicle test equipments. We've forayed into this business 54 years ago. It's a capital goods manufacturing industry where our core competence is mechatronics. My father forayed into this straight out of engineering college. He's a B mechanical from COEP, and he forayed into this as a young Turk. He, in fact, got 100% scholarship to do his master's in the US, which he gave up back in the day, and started this company in the veranda of his house, and then after that, the garage that he started this company in. Of course, with that kind of a legacy, I was extremely inspired by my father from the very beginning. And I saw him from childhood working 24/7 and extremely hard for all that he's done. Even today at 78 years of age, he is active in the business, running this business actively. And so back in the day when I saw him during school, I always made up my mind that yes, I would love to join the company and take this, expand this company, diversify this company along with him. And that was an aspiration, that was a dream, and that is what was the eventual goal. But before that, I wanted to work outside, prove my merit outside, my caliber outside, and then join my family business, which was always the case, because if I would have joined my father in the business immediately after my post-graduation, I would have been treated as the boss's daughter, and everybody would have given me the preferential treatment, and always they would have preferred to sort of camouflage any mistakes I make, which I didn't want. So I actually wanted to completely work in a city where nobody knows me, in a company that nobody knows me, and therefore I chose to move to Mumbai back in the day in 2002. So I did my business studies in graduation. I did my master's in international business and passed out in 2002. And I worked in Bombay, even for my summer training, which was in Standard Chartered Grun in Mumbai. And then my final placement was with Tata Steel Wire Division in Mumbai. I was, of course, there was a huge amount of resistance. My father didn't want me to work there more than 6 months. And my mother actually didn't want me to work outside at all, because he said there's a family business and I wanted to join this immediately, straight out of post-graduation. But my mother stood by me and she convinced him. So I got permissions for 6 months and I stretched it to 4.5 years. Clearly, because I was learning so much. I was handling 3 years of international sales and marketing in Tata Steel Wire Division in Mumbai, and then about a year and a half of institutional business in Mumbai for Maharashtra. So I wanted a flavor of both international and domestic sales and marketing, which I got there. And then, of course, then my father put his foot down and asked me to join in 2006 May. That's when my journey started as a second generation entrepreneur in my own family business.
In today's fast-paced and ever-changing business environment, where innovation and technology are constantly emerging, it is essential for industries and businesses to remain up to date and adapt to the evolving landscape. Our objective is to assist you in staying ahead of the curve by providing you with the latest developments and trends. Join our community and stay informed with the changing industry. That was it for this week's industrial updates. We will be back next week. For more updates, log on to www.pi-india.in. Thank you and have a nice day.
You are watching Morning Bytes, presented by Publish Industry India and brought to you by Star Engineers and Grun Mobility.